Jesse. Look at Jesse. Jesse with his microphone.
This is the first episode Jesse has a microphone.
Nice. Yeah. Let's go.
What's funny is it's been sitting there for months. I just never plugged it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting a couple. Hey, can you fact check that, Jesse?
Jesse,
you're gonna be our Jamie. Let's go.
Fact check that. Don't make him do it too much. Like they get distracted.
Because then the shot will just be like on you.
Yeah.
While we're talking. And just be like...
All right, let's do this. Walking Blind is hosted by overly emotional dudes who overthink and overanalyze everything. Nothing the hosts say should be taken as medical advice or opinion. They're not professionals. They're about to make that very clear. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Walking Blind podcast. This is the show where we like normalize checking on the homies. I'm Mike. That is also Mike. And for episode 119, we got our homie Angel from Muerte Buena in the house.
What's up? Hell
Thanks,
yeah,
man. Thanks for coming in. Dude, we can kind of bring this up. We were supposed to record this Monday.
Yeah.
And then Mike got sick.
Feeling under the weather.
So
being flexible, man.
Yeah, I was fucking scrambling, because I didn't have your number, so I was like messaging you, and I was like, "Fuck, is he gonna see it in time?" Because I didn't want you to leave and make the drive. Luckily, we found out it's not that far.
Not far at all. It's not. It wasn't a big deal. I understood the situation. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude, I got sent home because I look crazy. My eyes would not stop watering. My nose was like dripping.
Dude, was it allergies or were you sick?
I think I was sick. I think it was like a cold, and which makes my allergies even crazier.
Yeah.
So, because it definitely was allergies for sure, but it was both. And then I went home and I just slept, just stayed in bed, and then waited as long as possible to like get up. Because usually when I sleep, it usually knocks it out. And I got up and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I got up and like it was like crazy. Falling. I texted the guy like, dude. I was like, I just got up for the first time and I think it's worse.
Yeah.
It's worse today.
Yeah, nah, it's all good, bro.
So thank you for.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man. So like I know that we kind of went back and forth a little bit before we actually got you like scheduled to come on here.
Yeah.
And then we were like, we're gonna talk about the band, and then by the time we scheduled, you're like, well, by the way, we're gonna announce our last show.
Yeah.
So that's happening. So I kind of want to. So can you talk about why it's the last?
Yeah. It's not really nothing super malicious.
You're just like, fuck these guys.
Yeah, I hate them all. No. They're my brothers. I love them to death. It's just that Jacob, the guitarist, he felt like he was kind of doing everything, which honestly he was. And he's brought it up to my attention multiple times, and it just, I didn't know how to contribute more, you know? And he's also he's in Ishiki, and then now in Big Ass Truck as well.
Right.
Plus Muerte, it was just gonna be too much. And he works 2 jobs, so he just wasn't gonna have time, and then he just decided to, he was like, oh, I don't really want to be in Muerte anymore.
Right.
And I mean, I was bummed about it, but I understood, you know what I mean? And then I was thinking about keeping it going, but I was like, I wouldn't want to do it without him, you know? And then I was going to change the sound completely. I was going to go like pretty metalcore with it. And so it wasn't going to make sense with like our old stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we decided to just break it up, Yeah.
Yeah, because it was, I mean, even just seeing like the, like we kind of talked a little bit earlier about 197 coming shooting you guys, and stuff like that. Like the shows looked rad, and like the music was cool, dude.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
And you guys have like, even just looking at your Spotify, like you guys have a lot of monthly listeners.
Yeah,
like,
honestly, I'm gonna be very transparent right now. I am still like super surprised. Like anytime we played a crazy show, like I wouldn't believe it. Like or like we would like be on a bill and then be like, no one really gives a fuck about us. Like it's not gonna be a big, like it's not gonna be crazy or anything. And then people actually show up and like it becomes pretty gnarly. And I'm like, this is dope. This is awesome. Like our announcement of us breaking up, that was like, oh damn, people actually care. That was like, it put everything in perspective.
dude, and like, you know, we got a bunch of questions for you, and
oh, no way,
a lot of people were like,
that's crazy.
You know,
yeah. See, I'm surprised. You know. Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
It's rad, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost bittersweet because it's like,
that's exactly what I said.
Shit, like, you know, like we find out that everybody's hyped on it, but at the same time, it's time to move on to something different.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, what's next, essentially?
So right now, I already talked to. Right now, so it's that little EP that we dropped.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be five tracks.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was we all got very, like, I guess, discouraged because our engineer was taking forever. And we were like, dude, we put in so much money into it, bro. It was insane. It just, time-wise, we all kind of got discouraged.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be around 6 songs. And then we ended up like rewriting some of it, and then we were like, oh, that shit sucks. And then we just kept those 2, and then we redid like a redux of one of our, like, the first song we ever recorded. And I mean, sounded dope.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when you said it's bittersweet, that's literally what it is, you know? Like, I'm sure on that last show, I'm probably going to be bawling my eyes out, you know? Because that band was my baby. Like, I've been playing music with them since, like, high school, you know? So, like...
And are all the guys in your band, like, are they all OG members, like, that started together?
No. So, at first... I started playing music, like, playing, like, almost garage punk. Because I didn't really know how to scream at that time, you know? So I was, like, more shouting. And so I started a band. I taught myself how to play guitar. I suck at guitar, but I was like, I want to start a band, so I got to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taught myself how to play guitar. And then my stepdad, he's a drummer. So I told my stepbrother to start picking up the drums, and he did. And then we would just jam in, you know, my house. And then I made my first song ever, and it's awful. But I made it with my stepbrother. And then, like, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you want to be in a band? He was like, yeah. He doesn't listen to, like, any, like, real, like, I guess, rock music. But after that, I played water polo all throughout high school. And I met my old bass player. His name is Andrew. I met him through playing water polo because he was really into, like, I guess, like pop punk. I'm a big pop punk kid too, so we like got along because of that. And then my guitarist Jacob, he joined the next year in polo, and then I knew he was a huge Metallica fan. Yeah. And then I found out that he played guitar, and, like, I forced him to come to my house to play, and he didn't want to. And then he finally practiced with us. He hated all the music, but he was like, it's fun jamming, so fuck it. You know, it's something to do. And then that's how that first band started. And then I'm not going to say the name because I should, maybe off air. I'm so embarrassed by it, dude. Some people know, but on air, fuck no, I don't.
I've had some bad band names in the past.
It's awful. It's awful.
The shitty thing for me was, like, my bad band was the same band name the whole time. We just gradually got better.
Just got better over the years.
Yeah, so what's it called? Yeah. And then my drummer left, and then we got Ryan, my current drummer.
Okay.
I know him through Jacob. They were, like, childhood friends.
Okay.
And then my bassist Andrew, he left the band. We were, like, running off, like, a shit ton of fill-ins for a while. And then shout out Caesar, because he did, like, a good majority. I think he did the whole tour with us. Yeah. Just filling in. And then we ended up getting Brett from Abominate to play second guitar. Or he was filling in for bass for a bit. But I always wanted another guitar player. And I was like, let's just get Brett. Yeah. We got Brett. And then we ended up getting Chris Root. He's one of my homies from Orange County. He plays in Ruin. Plays guitar in Ruin. And we got him to play bass. And that's, like, the final lineup now. Sick. Yeah. But... you know, and rip.
And are those guys gonna go into the new project with you?
No. The new project is it's like full on, like, metalcore. We're gonna have
fucking love that.
I know the song that we, like, have done, like, vocals and everything. it's extremely counterparts esque.
Yeah.
Like there's a verse that my like cadence sounds exactly like a counterpart song, and I was like, what the hell, dude? Nuts. And then, but we're also gonna do like straight like ass beater like metalcore too. Like some, I mean, I'm a big fan of Vane FM.
Cool.
And Abel, he plays guitar in Ishiki. He's a huge Vane guy too. And then the people in the band it's me, Caesar from Smoked, Ronnie from Smoked, Maddie from Major Pain and Whirlwind, and Abel.
Sick. Cool.
Yeah, so like the lineup, it's all people that adore metalcore.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like I guess emotional metalcore plus like some songs that are like straight like just ass beaters, you know. Yeah, like dude, a lot of chin 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 chin. Yeah. You know, I love panic chords, so that's all I want.
I love that.
Yeah. And then the IE needs it, you know.
Yeah.
IE doesn't have any. Well, even like just SoCal in general, doesn't have any like crazy metalcore. I think like from the top of my head, the only one I could really name is my buddy Adam. He's from Oxnard. He just dropped a super like cursive metalcore EP. It's the band's called Watch You Fall. Okay. Nuts. It's amazing. Yeah.
Dude, all I do is just like when I'm in here writing, I'll just write metalcore riffs and do nothing with them because nobody wants to play metalcore.
Yeah.
Shit, and I just send it to Jesse.
Yeah.
Like this shit out. And he's like, what the fuck,
yeah.
dude?
Metalcore is awesome.
I love it. Just the fucking riffy.
Yeah. Are you into like the new stuff that's coming out?
I prefer older Asley Dying shit, Parkway stuff, like super like kind of melodic riffy shit.
Poison Well?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I like some of the newer stuff. Like I like the shit that like Alpha Wolf is doing. And bands like that. The new Era record rips.
Yeah. Well, have you heard of Ephra, like the label? That's like the metalcore that I'm getting really into. Like this band Balmora, they're on it. They're probably one of my favorite bands right now. Ex Nomad X, they're awesome. Just straight edge metalcore. Awesome. I know there's a band, I think they're from Seattle, they're called The Test Stream.
Okay.
They're a newer metalcore band. It's great band. Yeah. There's like a crazy wave of like new like cursive metalcore, the scary metalcore. Yeah. They just I'm eating it up, you know.
I gotta check it out.
If you like dragon slaying riffs.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now. Yeah,
I want to feel like I'm like fucking riding a mythical beast in the battle and shit, dude. Yeah,
you know, nuts. It's awesome,
dude.
Yeah,
dragon slaying riffs, dude.
Yeah,
dude. I love
They're
it.
dope.
I love it. Hell yeah. So, do you guys already have like a timeline of when you guys plan to drop this?
Right now, we don't really know. Like if we're like going by like the amount that we're writing, because I'm going to Caesar's house like almost once a week, you know, and we're there like all day just writing songs, touching them up. I think release maybe like towards the end of the summer, maybe like August.
Sick.
And then shoot for a show like in October. Sick. You know, I mean, this band is we're all like in other bands, so we already know like we're not scared to like play, you know, and then we all want it. Well, we all want this project to be a touring project, so none of us are scared to tour.
Yeah.
So maybe October for a show, hopefully, you know.
Yeah, I think the fact that you have dudes that play in other projects but all have the same mindset, it's the biggest thing.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Because it's always tough when like it's 5 dudes and one dude maybe is kind of on the fence and that kind of like
it ruins everything. It ruins the flow. And then like when it comes to like playing, like if someone is in a project and like they're not down to drive to like fucking San Diego, like you're not gonna tour.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm playing fucking San Diego on a Monday night.
Damn.
But it's a Cro-Mag show, so it's all
right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay. But
that's like the biggest. It's like the thing with bands, you know, because it's like there's everyone likes music, and then everyone like can form a band, but it's so hard to find dudes that are like-minded and that want to do the same effort, you know, and like how you're saying for your buddy, who's the one that is like kind of taking the brunt of all the work?
Oh, Jacob.
Yeah. you know, and I think like it's cool for like Jacob, you know, he'll find a project or he's doing stuff already that, you know, that he probably feels.
It's just less stress.
Yeah.
You know. And again, I was never mad at him. He's still one of my best friends. You know, I'm probably gonna go hang out with him and Abel after this.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, it was nothing bad blood, and like if anything, it was kind of like a wake up call for me. It was like, oh damn, like I failed one of my best friends. Like I fucked up. You know. Yeah. And then, it was just nothing crazy.
Yeah. It's tough to be also like I feel like we're sitting in the room with like 3 vocalists, right?
Yeah.
So like at this point, like if you really don't write guitar parts or like you don't, you know, it's hard to, not making an excuse for us.
Yeah.
But it's hard to contribute a lot like when it's not your turn.
It is.
Right?
And then also I feel like when I'm playing a show, I feel like I view the show a lot differently than my other people, you know, because like one time I remember we were playing in San Diego and I thought the set was awesome. I was like, this is dope. Like it was a good set. Yeah. And then Jacob was like, dude, it was not a good set. And I was like, what do you mean? Like people were moving. He was like, bro, no, like it sounded weird. We sounded weird. Ryan messed up. This and that. Yeah. I didn't hear any of that because I was just so focused on like, one, I got to work the crowd. Two, like what am I gonna do? Like it's a lot of stuff that I'm thinking of that I'm not even like really paying attention to. What the fuck's going on? You know what I mean?
I think there's like a certain mindset that like, you know, you get on stage and then like you're like my job is to get everybody engaged.
Yes.
Right. Like,
and it's just straight.
And you just have to trust that your dudes are gonna do what they need to do.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like nobody is fucking perfect. Somebody's gonna fuck up a riff or somebody's gonna like, you know, as long as you can recover and move forward, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then, you know, now stepping into like being a guitar player and playing guitar, like I notice those things now. I know when I fuck up. Ryan knows when I fuck up. Like, you know, so I get it now from both standpoints. But you know, shows are different when you're there as the front man.
Yeah.
Because like not only like it just kind of comes with the territory where like No Bragging Rights is a prime example. Like you go on stage and then after that show, Mike is in just like talking mode, right? Like people are talking to him, people are coming up to him, you know, especially with like the mental health thing, like they want to talk about what's been going on, like, you know, emotional shit. So like he's no longer just the guy that can go run the merch table. Yeah. Or, you know, like, oh, yeah, let me just like load out gear or whatever like that. Not that Mike loads out gear anyway, but I will. I have. You know, but it's a different
it's
like,
it's a different I guess experience of being in a band. Yeah. Because like it's cool because like you get all the attention, blah blah blah. It's like half the time I didn't start a band for attention. I started it because I was like super depressed and I wanted to express myself. Yeah. And then I started the band and what's it called? But like I never thought that like, oh, I have to be careful with the fuck I say, how I act, and like working merch. Like it's a crazy experience that not a lot of people really realize, you know? Like start a band, but like you also have to be completely ready to dedicate so much and then also like sacrifice a lot of shit.
You're also, I mean, you're the face of it.
Exactly.
Know?
Yeah.
Even if like, you know, if you're the band behind you messes up or something happens, like they're gonna find you and tell you about it. You know, you'll hear about it. It's like, oh, sorry, I don't know.
Exactly.
You guys really shit the bed tonight, huh? Yeah.
I thought we did dope, man. But I think if you have everyone who has roles in the band or has like if you can play to like band member strengths, then I feel like then you'll have success. Yeah. Like the bands that, you know, like for me, like as I'm not like a point guy. I'm not a lead guy for stuff. Like as far as like the other side of like the like booking, like day-to-day band management shit. Like it's not me. Like it's not my skill. Like, and so when I was that guy, our band didn't do shit.
For sure.
And when our guitar player stepped up and started doing stuff, that's when my band started to tour and do shit for reals.
Makes sense.
And it's like, okay, this isn't That's not my strength.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
100%.
It's okay to be that way as long as everybody just kind of has a role to play. You know?
I'm so sorry. I gotta take a piss.
Dude, me too.
Where do I go?
Dude, you got the new project. I haven't heard anything from it, but just the fact that you said that, like, it's shit that all you guys want to play.
Yeah,
and you guys
we're all excited.
You guys are all from the scene. Like, you guys will probably take off quick too, man.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, because I do want to, like, bro, I want to be like touring, and like I want to like go to fucking Philly and like be able to like say shit like that. Are we starting?
We can jump back in. We're back in. We'll figure out how to cut it so it all kind of flows together.
So I want to be able to, like, again, like the whole Philly cheesesteak story, bro. I don't know shit about that because I've never gone over there.
Yeah,
and like I would love to travel and like go to New York and shit like that, but like in the back of my mind, like my pride is like, I want to go there fucking touring, you know, and like being with my best friends. Fucking, I know I'm not gonna be making a lot of money, you know, and scraping scraps, you know, but it, like, I mean, when we toured, our first show was at Gilman, self-booked.
Dude, that's a sick show.
Dude, no one was there. It was like the bands and then maybe like 9 people. But I played it like I was fucking
tour, dude.
That's tour, dude. You're in it now,
dude. And it was the first show of the tour. I remember I played that shit, and I, like, in my mind I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing Gilman. This is like a lot of like my favorite bands came out of Gilman. In my mind it was a sold out room, you know. But before that we went to it was in Berkeley, so we were like just hanging around, and we went to this pizza spot in Berkeley, right next to Berkeley, the university. I still till this day think about that pizza spot. It is I don't remember the name of it, but it's like in the corner of a street.
It's like right on the
corner, and
got the glass windows.
And you walk through it. Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
I do, yeah. Dude, I can't remember the spot, though.
That pizza is the best pizza I've ever had. And I'm glad that I'm able to do it. And, like, or say that I had it, and it was because of touring, you know?
And have it again.
I got to go back. Yeah. I got to go back.
Dude.
Just for the pizza.
There's a little, like, divey bar out there in Berkeley called the Milo.
Oh, yeah.
Missouri Lounge. I don't know if it's still there, but I know when Creative Void was recording up there, we used to frequent this spot because it was right by Jake's apartment. And you go in there and you get that, like, the beer and shot special.
Nice.
I think it was like $5 for like a PBR and a shot of whiskey.
Okay.
And then they had the sickest, like, steak sandwiches.
Dude,
so good. Oh, they're so good.
Is that the spot that had like the outdoor patio? Like the big outdoor patio.
Yeah, and they had the grill in the back.
Yeah,
where they do everything.
It was cool. Dude, I love that you have like a realistic understanding of touring.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you have that and you understand, like, dude, we're not gonna make shit.
Yeah.
Or maybe you get on a good run. Of course. That, you know.
Yeah.
But just I feel like the people who don't have that are the ones that like fizzle out after like their first tour, second tour.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, I don't even like, I wouldn't want to be like in the biggest band in the world. You know, like the goal would be like, like be able to make a living, like, or like live off of this would be awesome, you know. But I also know how hard it is to get there.
It's a grind.
It's a huge grind. Do I think it's possible? That I genuinely think anybody could do it.
Yeah.
But it is a grind, you know. It's again, I said it earlier, it's a lot of dedication, it's a lot of sacrifices, you know. But I think I get it from, like, one, my parents are very supportive of, like, music. My stepdad, he was in a Mexican banda, and he played drums for it, and like he won like a Latino Grammy for it and shit like that. Yeah, in the 90s.
Sick.
So like he knows everything about like touring, you know. And he kind of told me some stories about it. But my mom, she's very supportive as well. It's just that she's more like a realistic supportive. Like,
and she's protective.
Yeah, you got to know when to like call it quits type shit. You know what I mean?
It's good to have that.
Yeah, which is great. It's great because she's like, hey, like, go. You're young. Handle, like, do what you got to do. Keep doing it. Like, keep doing it. But you'll know when it's time to, like, okay, I gotta be an adult. You know,
and dude, just even just in the like hour and some change that we've been in this room talking to you, I feel like you have a like, even though you're young, you have a really good head on your shoulders. Like,
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
It feels like you kind of have like a good perspective on not just touring and shit, but just kind of the world in general. So it feels like, you know, I don't think you're going to be the dude that's going to go out there and just wreck his life. Like, you know, like
thank you, man. Thank you.
At least I hope not, you know?
No.
Like,
I mean, dude, if I could tour as much as I can at like the age that I'm at right now, dude, I'd do it in a heartbeat, you know? It just, right now, I'm still in the work in progress, you know what I mean? But, I mean.
And it's funny because like a lot of people, you know, have this glamorous vision of like what tour is.
It is it is not glamorous.
Well, I think one of the things I was like kind of grateful for, and I didn't have this right away, but it's like when you're a band and you're a band that wants to tour and you're doing that, like any profession, like your first tours are gonna suck.
Yeah.
And it's just like if you were going to an entry level job or if you were going into college, your first couple of years are going to be whatever. You know, like I used to get it's not the best example, but it's just like when I first started touring and people were like, "Are you making a ton of money?"
Yeah.
It's like, no. And it's like it's like with that same energy, I want to go to like someone who's like in college going to be a doctor. Like, are you making a lot of money?
Be like, no.
Yeah.
No. But you're doing this because then like not that the thing is to make a lot of money, but it's like you're going through the stages to be what you want to become.
Of course.
Like we had to work hard to get to the point where it was like, okay, then now this is something that we can do, and it's not like, you know, it's not devastating to our lives for.
Yeah. No, I remember when we went to Arizona, we played a pretty good set. I was like really like shook because it was a backyard show.
Sick.
And I was very surprised that it did. Like I said, it went well. And I remember I was like set ended, "Hey, we're Muerte Buena. Thank you guys for having us. Like, see you guys later." I said something along the lines like that, right? Yeah. After the show. And then I turn around and I'm helping all my guys like break down and shit like that, and like getting their cables and like putting the Jacob's pedal board in his bag. And then I look at our merch table, and it was everybody at the show was at the merch table. Sick. And I was like, this is nuts. And I was like, I turned around to the guys, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I gotta go handle this. Dude, it was like the most like overwhelming but yet like satisfying thing I've ever dealt with. And then from that show we made like $400 just off of like door cut, right?
Yeah.
And I remember like being like, what, $400? That's crazy. And then we were sitting at Airbnb, and on the way to the Airbnb, I told Jacob to stop at a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I told all the guys to get whatever they wanted, and we all got 2 Baja Blasts. It was 4 of us.
Yeah.
We all got, we got 2 Baja Blasts, each of us, and then we got our own like Taco Bell orders. I don't remember how much it came out to be, but like we got to the Airbnb after, and I swear to you, that is still the best Taco Bell I have ever had.
We paid for this through music.
Yeah, exactly. It was like an accomplishment, you know? It was awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's wild to you know, finally get like that first like, here's money for doing this. And you're like,
weird. Yeah. It's weird.
What?
Or also showing it's a place where you don't know anyone, really.
Yeah.
No.
And then having them react the way they do, like it's
yeah. And then again, like I said, like Muerte, I've always been in my head about Muerte because like IE's known for a beatdown. Let's be real. Muerte is the last thing from a beatdown band. You know, we're just like this is really groovy.
Yeah,
let's do this. You know, it's like more of like fun.
Yeah.
So that's why I always thought like, no one really gives a fuck about Muerte, because it wasn't like, there was like moshing, but it's more like just like chill. You know. So getting like a reaction like that in Arizona, it was like, whoa, this is crazy, you know?
But
dope.
And it's a good thing though that you guys aren't just another beatdown band, right?
Yeah.
Like it's something that sets you guys apart. Like we're all homies, we're all friends, we're all in the same scene, but somebody's doing something a little different, and that's rad.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's part of like why we put the post up, and just got a ton of questions.
That's awesome.
You know?
music is so eclectic right now. Like I feel like it's just very different. Like you can definitely be, you know, and it's rad to be like, you know, hey, this show, it's like beatdown band, so you know it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah,
and it's expected.
Yeah,
cool. But it's also rad to be like, okay, this is like a mixed bill show.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be, you know,
I'm just like, I personally like beatdown. When I do go to a beatdown show, I mosh here and there. It just depends how I'm feeling, you know. But like, I wish it was like more like, and this is me talking like to the whole scene. Like, I wish the horseshoe was reversed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the moshers
up front and moshing.
All the moshers stay in the back. Not just because like it's safer for everybody, but I love stage diving. I love when people stage dive to my band.
Yeah.
It is like the most like rewarding thing ever. And also, if like the shows look like that, people from like anywhere, they'll be like, oh shit, the IE has a cool scene because everybody like is actually involved.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like it looks even better for all of us. You know? So it's like, I wish that fucking horseshoe was reversed, man.
We keep saying that all the time. Like,
and it's funny for like, especially for hardcore, because it's like, I remember when we played Tough Love, like when we played, there was still a good amount of people there, but when you see the pictures or if you see a video, like there's a lot of people on the outside, but it's like not, you know, a decent amount in the front, but it's like people are like, oh man, I wish more people would have been there. It's like there's a good amount. It's just like, dude, it's a violent show, so people in the back.
That venue's so big. Like when we played, there were a bunch of kids there. Nobody was up front.
Right.
So like Noe had shot some videos, and it just looks like we're playing to 4 kids. But there's a bunch of people standing in the back.
There's
turn your camera that way.
Yeah, there's literally shit ton of people. There's more people watching in the back than you can see.
Yeah, those are the worst, man. When you get like a really cool picture, but like there's no
there.
crowd. It's like, damn, dude.
It's like get the Photoshop skills together.
Dude, that shit sucks.
Dude, oh man, it's funny. It's one of those things where you gotta. It's almost like someone has to be the one to be like, hey, bring everyone to the front. But then like you bring everyone to the front, and then it's just gonna be like people getting like hit in the back of the head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, again, I'm all for moshing. I don't give a fuck about crowd killing. Like, I mean, it like if you like end up going like 2 people in, it's like, all right, guy, kind of messed up. But I still find it funny. It's still, you know. That's because I'm a hardcore kid and I understand it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but like I show my mom, and she's like, what the hell are they doing? You know?
It's that whole thing of like, yo, like we're here for the violence, but just be violent with the people that are also here for the violence.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if you see a chick that's just standing in the back singing songs, like don't kick her in the face, right? Like that's like simple, you know. But
like it's super dope because I think I don't remember what date it was, but I know 97 and Smoked played the Haven recently. I don't remember the exact lineup. Like the floorboard ended up coming out.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
And as soon as I saw that, I got nervous because I was like, oh, there goes the Haven. We're not gonna have anything, right? But like, they embraced it, and now that spot is becoming like like it's becoming a Latin Junior again.
Sick.
You know, I wasn't around for that, but now I'm around for everything that's happening at the Haven, and like everybody there was moshing, and like everybody at that show knew what was going on, you know, which is dope. It was very horseshoed, but that's because it was a scary ass lineup. I understand that, you know what I mean? I wanted to mosh at that show, but I had just gotten a tattoo, and I couldn't do it, man.
Can't risk it.
Nope.
Spent too much money on this.
Yep. Exactly.
It's cool to have like to see like the scene kind of being what's the word? Educated again? I don't know how I explain it. When people just
just understanding or the etiquette's kind of there.
The etiquette is there. I feel like we use using the Haven where it's like, you know, you can tell that there's some guys that are like they could go harder on like people that clearly aren't part of the scene, but they don't.
Yeah.
Like, so that's kind of cool to see. But
yeah, no, I mean before the Haven, we had a Baseline. Baseline was awesome, but that was like the most violent shows I've like seen. It was like it was nuts. We only got to play there once, and it was a pretty dope show. But before that, it was the Slab.
Yeah,
like the Slab was like the spot. what really started like IE hardcore was fucking October 15th of 2022, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We hosted, I think Abel from Ishiki. I think he's the one that got the lineup going, but it was literally all of the IE hardcore bands plus I think like Cold View and Atrocities. I don't remember how to pronounce their name. They're my really good friends, but I felt like an asshole. Yeah, it was a crazy lineup, and then I remember it was raining, and there was like 200 people in that backyard
at the slab.
Yeah,
fuck.
It was raining. That was crazy, and then after that, it just blossomed, and it was amazing. Yeah,
that's sick.
Makes sense. The rain, blossom.
All right, let's get into some of these questions right here.
For sure.
You want to read these?
Is it actually a lot of questions?
It's I mean, you gotta get them out.
Oh wow, that's more than I expected.
Wow, I think it's the most.
I honestly thought it was gonna be like 4 people, and they're my friends.
Yeah, some of them are your friends for sure.
Of course.
Where is this? I gotta go into archives, right?
You gotta go to archives, yeah. Mike's really, really a good reader, so that's why I have him.
I read real.
I'm not. I have dyslexia, so.
I'm pretty sure Mike does too. He just doesn't know it yet.
Hell yeah.
I read real good.
Don't make me read anything, please. I get so shy.
Dude, I was that kid in school when you'd be reading out loud, I would like count how many people were ahead of me and figure out what fucking paragraph. Fucking paragraph I was gonna read, dude, so I didn't sound stupid.
Fucking popcorn reading. Yeah. Oh, I hated it. I hated that, dude. That sucked, bro.
Did you find it, Mijo?
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Nah, he did not find it.
I found it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Sick.
I just... Oh, wait. Why won't it let me...
Michael.
Look, I found it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Activity. See all. There you go.
I was going to get there.
It's all good. It's all good.
Old men. Technology.
Mike didn't step in for Mike. I promise, guys.
We'll edit that part later. No,
yeah. Cut.
All right. All that to just be like, you should probably read these. No. What is it? Doogie 26 or D? I don't know. Do. JI 26.
Doji.
I need to see the name. Can I see the name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know who it is.
Okay. It says, "Do you ever lose inspiration musically? And if so, what's something that gets you back in?"
Not lose inspiration. I guess writer's block. I deal with that all the time. Yeah. I don't really write riffs. I do here and there, but it's like just a skeleton of a riff, and then my friends make it better.
Sick.
But when it comes to lyrics, oh man, I get the worst writer's block ever. What helps me though, dude, I just thug it out. Yeah. Like there's really nothing you could really do when it comes to writer's block other than, like, if I'm writing lyrics, I take it like verse by verse by verse. Like I do a verse. If I'm stuck on a verse, I take a break, and then like in 2 days I give it another shot. I guess that's the best technique you could really do when it comes to like any type of writer's block. But uninspired, I don't think so.
I don't know if I've ever asked you this, and I'll ask you too.
Yeah.
When you're writing, do you guys write your chorus first and then form your verses around it, or do you guys write verses and then whatever is kind of flowing, then you hit the chorus?
If I can come up with something good at the chorus, I'll go there. But normally I need to have a starting point.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'll find something where it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna save this for this is something for later, or this could be used in like a, you know. But I think for me, I almost got to go, like you're saying, line for line. I got to start, and then from there I have an idea
of what the song is about.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, for me, well, for Muerte, I kind of stopped writing choruses, and then with this new project, I mean, it's metalcore. We need
big choruses, dude.
You know, those kind of choruses. So, for this new project, it's all of us writing. lyrics. So we all finally like demo everything, and then we just let it play, and then we're all just thinking like we all come up with themes, and then I'm like trying to incorporate or like add everything into it, and then but like when it comes to actually writing, I usually never start with the chorus.
Yeah.
I start with the first line, and the first line is always the biggest pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because that's like the grabby. That's what's gonna grab people. At least like the first 3 lines are, in my opinion, the most important. And then of course, a really good chorus, but like it's gonna take some time before they get to the chorus. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's funny because when it comes to like writing hardcore music or like heavy music, I do start with the verses and then like choruses. When I was doing hip hop stuff, chorus first.
I mean, it makes sense
because the chorus is like the most important part. So what are we gonna make this about?
Yeah.
So interessante.
Muy interesante. Dude, 197 Media asks
something to do with goated.
when was, which by the way I haven't heard you say it.
I haven't said it. I haven't said it in a while.
Was that subconscious?
Yeah, no, I just nothing was giving me a reason to say goated.
Yeah.
You know.
When was the first time someone called you a jit? GIT.
A jit, dude. Okay.
So, what is that, by the way?
Jit. It's like it's a Florida slang. I wouldn't know how to translate it. It's like, how would you translate it?
It's like, if I remember,
like little boy.
It's like a youngin.
Yeah.
Youngin.
Yeah.
But young dude.
So I heard jit for the like first time in like middle school.
Yeah.
From like 7th to 8th grade, I would always hear jit. After I hit like high school, until I met Steven, that spanned. I never heard the word
Never
jit
heard it.
until I started talking with like hanging out with Steven, and he's just like, "Oh, you little ass jit." I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna explode, dude."
Yeah. I'm glad that was being explained because for me, if someone would have said like, it would have someone called me jit, I would have think like, "Oh, for legit." Thank you.
No.
This is part of why I'm having you read the questions.
Learn
a jit, dude. Yeah.
Because it's always funny when there's like a nice age gap between Mike and whoever we're interviewing because the terminology is just lost on Mike.
Nah, dude, there's a bunch of
I'm old.
Like, okay, Steven getting upset at me for saying goated. It's not that I'm calling everything that's the goat. It's like, no, it's like I'm saying it as in like, oh, that's dope.
It's a term of endearment.
Yeah, it's dope. That's goated. Oh, you're goated for that, you know?
Yeah.
Or I'm goated. Wait, I'm goated. Like it's funny. Yeah. But he thinks that I'm using it in the wrong terms, and I'm like, dude, just let me be, dog. Dude, we've gotten into like arguments over it. Not like full on arguments, but like strongly worded discussions.
That's a real friendship right there, though.
Dude. It is it's awesome. It's goated.
That's funny. And then this is David Smoked.
Okay.
He said, I guess we kind of talked about this, but Post Muerte Buena project.
So,
is there a name for that project?
There is. They might get mad at me for saying it.
Let's not say it. Let's not say it.
I don't know. I don't remember if I can say it or not. But I kind of wanted it to be like a surprise. I'll say it off air.
Yeah.
But it's because like at first it was just like no one was gonna know, and then me and Abel wrote the first song. And it was too good, and I was like, I gotta show all my friends, man. You know. So I ended up like telling everybody behind Abel's back, and then it came out to Abel, and then he was like, "Dude, I thought you wanted to keep it a secret." I was like, "Yeah, I did, but like it's so good."
Yeah, it's so sick.
So I couldn't contain it, and
like social media secret.
Yeah,
no, like showing showing the demos to people. Like I was I wanted it to be so I guess not mysterious, but like who the fuck is that? You know, that like we were gonna make an Instagram account about it. We weren't gonna follow it. We were just gonna repost it. None of our faces were gonna be on it until we played a live show.
Sick.
You know.
Sick.
But I couldn't contain it. It's too dope. I'm way too proud to be in it. You know.
So something's coming, but you guys won't know what it's called until it drops.
Yes.
And it drops, you'll know.
You'll know. You'll know. Just know it's me, Abel, Caesar, Maddie, and Rodney.
Which already sounds insane.
Yeah.
So
that's sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm super excited.
David also asks.
Same David?
Same Smoke David.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually has a couple on here. He said, "Do that thing be thingin'?"
It's always thinging. He knows. He shouldn't have even asked that question.
He said. He said, "What is it like being the most popular person named Daniel in all the IE?"
One, I'm not popular. I just go to shows. Two, he thought. So let me give you some lore. He thought my name was Daniel for the longest time.
Why?
I don't know. I think someone might have said like Angel from Far Away. And then it just sounded like Daniel.
Angel Daniel.
It's kind of close, but yeah, it's funny because at the first smoke show I introduced myself and he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm bad with names. I was gonna call you Vampire Dookie," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, some of my friends call me Dookie, but like, my name's Angel, you know." And then he's said my name before multiple times, and then one day he was just like, "Oh shit, what's up, Daniel?" And I was like,
"What?
Just call me Daniel?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "My name ain't Daniel." And then it was like, "Oh, it's not a big deal. I don't care."
That's funny.
That's funny.
Damn, Daniel.
So whenever he like talks about me, he's always saying Daniel.
That's sick.
Just because he like was so embarrassed about it.
I love that.
That's funny. All right, so this is from our boy Ty. He says, "Do you remember what inspired you? Do you remember what inspired the first ever song you wrote?"
First ever song I wrote. I don't remember what inspired it. I don't even remember what it was about. I just remember it being really bad. But it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
You know? Like you gotta write the bad stuff first.
Nah, dude, my first song was fucking incredible.
It
was not.
The song that first song I ever wrote was an abomination.
I still write bad songs now.
Yeah. I mean, like, who doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's sometimes some lyrics that I write and I think they're good, and then I show them to my friends and they're like, yikes, you know?
Dude, I second guess myself sometimes. I'm like, that's fucking corny.
Dude, I do that too. I do that too all the time.
I did that real recently when I was just like, dude, this song, and you guys can tell me, it's like real cheesy or it's cool. Like, it's right there. So you guys got to let me know. Because I really didn't know. I was like, this is probably like the lamest thing ever.
Or maybe first single on our record.
Yeah. And now it's the first single.
Now it's the first single.
Awesome.
Dude, okay, so funny backstory about that is Mike showed me the lyrics for the single.
Yeah.
But he just showed me lyrics. Like, I didn't hear the melody of it.
That's another issue.
Really?
Yeah. So when you showed me, it was just like a text note of the lyrics. We were driving, and I was like,
that's weird. Why did I do that?
I mean, the concept could be cool as long as we like
do
it right.
Yeah.
I was like, but if not, it could be real fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know? And then when I finally heard it in context, like next to the song, I was like, oh, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, that happened to me almost with every form of lyrics I've ever written.
Yeah.
It's like, you haven't heard the cadence yet.
Yeah.
Relax, you know?
Yeah.
Just trust me, you know?
Yeah. All right. Taya asks also, if you can talk about it, why is the band ending? Which we kind of talked about.
We went into it.
And then he said, also says, who is your favorite non-hardcore band?
Oh, dude, there's a lot, man. Yeah, I don't just listen to hardcore. Like, I think if I'm not listening to hardcore, my second preferred genre is probably like goth music. Like, I love like darkwave.
Sick.
I love it. That's like, oh man, like Lebanon Hanover.
Yeah.
I saw them recently in at the Fox Theater. And I went like by myself. It was
Hell yeah.
an amazing experience.
Hell
you know?
yeah.
But like, damn, dude, it's non-hardcore. I can't just goth music.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say goth music for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Losing my ex.
That's Rodney.
Is that Rodney?
Yeah.
He says, how does it feel to be part of an elite group of individuals bringing back the real IEHC?
What is he talking about? The new band, or is he talking about Muerte?
Who knows?
Damn.
All he wants to know is how it feels.
Dude, I feel the same, dog. I don't, you know, like I don't see like I don't feel like I have like a ego.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, hey, I'm just another guy that just became friends with all these people, and then now I'm like not part of it, but like I'm always around, you know.
Talking just as an old dude in general, that's gonna get you so far.
Yeah,
I mean that.
Really,
like, I really mean that.
Well, like I genuinely don't feel like popular. Yeah. Like I've been recognized multiple times. It is a weird experience.
Yeah.
But like I got recognized at a game lab in Riverside. I was with my coworkers.
Yeah.
And my coworkers, like I was playing basketball with them, and this guy just comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, how's it going?" I'd never seen this guy ever in my life, and I was like, it's going good, man, you know. And he was like, "Yeah, you're in a Muerte, right?" I was like, "Oh yeah." And then my attitude changed, like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, nice to meet you, blah blah blah." He ended up like, it was like a small chat. He ends up leaving, and then my coworkers are like, "What the hell," you know? And then like 3 minutes later, he comes back. He's like, "Dude, I'm so sorry, but like, can I take a picture? My friends aren't gonna believe me." And I was like, "This is crazy." Dude, yeah, I'll take a picture, but like in the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, I'm just like, I'm just some kid that, you know, ended up making a band with his friends and then playing shows. That's literally what it is, you know. I don't really feel like important.
Yeah. And it's like that mentality is huge, because you come across so many people who are in this just for the attention.
they want that.
Yeah, they want the attention, or they want the clout, or they want somebody to look at them.
Yeah,
right?
of course. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, it's cool, like to get like the attention and the clout and stuff like that. But dude, it's so much pressure.
Yeah,
because you have to be like 24/7 on your best behavior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Dude, it's wild. Like when the video came out, when Mike was like hammered drunk in Riverside, just waving his dick at people. I'm just kidding. Never happened.
Disappointed a lot of soccer moms. All right. I'm probably gonna read this wrong. El Chiguto?
Oh, El Chiguito. That's Jacob.
He said,
"Do we do tricks on it?" Is that what he said?
Yep.
He told me. Yeah. I plead the fifth, brother. I plead the fifth.
That's fair.
We'll talk off camera.
Yeah.
David, 97 minutes. He says, "What can we expect from you in your future musical endeavors?"
Definitely the metalcore stuff. You know, I've kind of always liked it, but never really gave it like a huge deep dive. But now that like I'm very into it, it's like it's the music I want to make. You know, I was gonna take Muerte into that direction already, but now that I broke it up, or that like it's broken up, I don't have to like add the old stuff. Like I could go full on like straight like dissonant chords, and then like very crazy choruses. Yeah, like singing parts.
Are you gonna sing?
Caesar's gonna do some singing in some songs. I would like to try it just to see what it sounds like. I've never really done it, but like, yeah, I want to do a bunch of cool like stuff with this new project. Yeah, you know, I'm super excited.
Just try things.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And if it sounds bad, like I've never sang in like on a song. Yeah. In my car all the time. You know. Yeah. I'm like, I'm the best singer ever in my car. You know? But yeah, I've never done it like for record, and I really want to try it, you know. Yeah. Like just straight clean singing choruses.
Dude,
awesome.
Yeah. So if someone approaches you and they're like, "I want to do a goth project."
Oh, dude, if I do a darkwave project, I'd be so happy. I love darkwave. I would probably play like, I wouldn't want to sing on it because the vocals are kind of crazy.
You can't hit those low.
Yeah, like you know, I can't do that. One, I'll look stupid, and two, I'll probably sound dumb as hell. But I'd love to. Like, I can't play a keyboard. I'll learn for a goth project.
Yeah, sick.
You know? Yeah.
So do you listen to like Gallows?
No, not Gallows. I listen to Lebanon Hanover. I can't name them all because like they're just all on my phone. But like Lebanon Hanover is definitely my favorite. Cold Cave is really cool. What else? She Passed Away is dope. Okay. Just a lot of like stuff that's like.
It's a cool name.
I just ask about Gallows because it's IE Riverside.
I've never even. I don't think I've even heard of it. Yeah.
He's from. Pretty sure he's from Riverside, but it's like it's rad.
Yeah, like there's this guy. He's from Spain. His band name is called Depresión Sonora. Mm-hmm. He's really good.
Sick.
Yeah.
Is it like
awesome.
Spanish?
Yeah. Yeah. He made a song about the like lockdown.
Hell yeah.
And it's like an awesome song.
Sick.
Or like Mocha Doma. They're a Russian band. They blew up on TikTok. Great band. Like,
hell yeah.
If you like synthy stuff and like a lot of fast paced stuff, that's the genre.
Yeah.
You know? And then the shows are dope because like everybody's extremely depressed, but everyone's super happy at that moment, but they're trying to like keep it low key. It's so funny.
Hell yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah, it's dope. Good experiences.
David also asked, what is your favorite hardcore song and why is it Reality Unfolds?
I knew he was going to say that. David wants Muerte to cover Reality Unfolds for our last show so bad.
Really?
We may or may not do it. It's still up in the air. But I honestly only want to do it because he said that like, oh, you've seen me mosh. But like, that wasn't moshing. If you do Reality Unfolds, I'll actually mosh. And I kind of want to see what he's going to do. Because I don't believe him.
Dude.
Ooh.
Might have to do it.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I got to
do it. Call him out on his shit.
Dude, I might. Yeah, maybe. But favorite hardcore song? Man. Again, that's a question I can't answer.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a tough one.
Like, I mean, I would say like, it's not even a hardcore. I mean, it's hardcore adjacent. It's probably be like Shed by Title Fight. Title Fight is my favorite band of all time. I have a Title Fight tattoo.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I can't really. I could like give some records, but I can't give just one song.
What's a song? What is a song that comes on and you are compelled to mosh?
Dude. Fuck, man.
It doesn't have to be your favorite. It could just be a song that comes on and you're like, gotta hit someone.
I'm moshing.
It's me at every Comeback Kid show.
Dude, I want to go see Momentum and Kublai Khan at that show in the House of Blues. And as soon as I heard Overkill by Momentum, and I was like, oh, then it's like actual hardcore kids moshing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna mosh.
Well,
you know,
we're here now.
Dude, whenever like, I don't know, dude, I can't really like say. You know, it's tough because like it's just like, for me when I mosh, it's like, fuck it, you know, and I go. But there's a lot of songs like that too. You know, it's tough. Those are tough questions for me.
Yeah, yeah. I Brian from Zabalba and Sampantli had posted a video of somebody I think it was the Hardlore crew asking like your top four hardcore records, go, you know, and so he listed his. I was like, if they asked me that on the spot, I would just freeze. Like I wouldn't know how to answer.
No, I could definitely give mine. Like I have mine down.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to just one song though, it's like, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
All right. This is maybe Rain Ivy.
Okay.
Yeah. If you got the chance to redo your entire No Reason EP, would you?
No. Hell no. There's some songs on there that like that EP was odd because like we were all finding our sound. Mm-hmm. We didn't know if we wanted to go like a Touche Amore sound like Wise or like if we wanted to go just straight hardcore.
Sick. Yeah.
So like we kind of tried both. Mm-hmm. Obviously the hardcore stuff was hitting a lot better, and also we were just having a lot more fun doing it. Yeah. Because I feel like when you're trying to go in like a point and shout band, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not a mosh band, but like a artsy. Yeah. Like you point and like a stage dive band, I guess. Yeah. It's very hard to do it at a local scene. Yeah. Because there's nothing to really grab your attention, you know? I think like the band that's doing it right now is like Stateside, but they're like a pop punk band, right. You know? Yeah. So we decided to just be like, nah, fuck that. We'll just stick to the hardcore side. So like the songs like No Reason and Explode, that was like the examples of like the Touche stuff that we wanted to do. Yeah. Do I regret those songs? Not really. I was genuinely happy with the lyrics on those songs, but it's just like it's not the stuff that we want to make anymore. Yeah. You know,
we've grown.
Yeah.
There, yeah. Matured as an artist. Gilly Schmurda.
Okay.
Oh, Gilly.
Yeah.
He said, "Tell the man if he wants to see Malgol get." Am I saying that right? Mowgli. Sorry.
Mowgli.
Right.
Shout out Mowgli.
Yeah, he said, "Tell the man if he wants to see Mowgli get his head kicked off."
Play reality unfolds.
He knows what to do. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You see, dude, it's so much pressure to not play reality unfolds.
Man, now I kind of want to see this happen.
Yeah, me too.
When is this last show happening?
May 18th.
May 18th.
Yeah.
You're back.
I'm back.
At the Haven with, I think Andres got a couple Bay bands. First, it's going to be Big Ass Truck, Darsum, Whirlwind, 97, us.
Sick.
And then I think the Bay bands are opening. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, it's a big lineup.
18 May.
Yep.
This is from I'm confused.
Oh, that's Abel. No, the reason why Abel wears slip-on shoes is because he does not know how to tie his shoes. He doesn't know how, so like he only wears slip-on bands.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
At this point, is it like you just stick to your guns and like never learn, or do you like?
At this point, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a
Like, remember when you were wearing Velcro shoes for forever?
yeah, because they're comfy, and they're
No, it's because you
easy.
can't tie your shoes. Let's be real.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I miss those. I miss those.
Dude, you're
shoes,
thinking about
dude.
the Velcro. Nah, dude, I would never be able to wear Velcro just because, like, just the sound of. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, bro.
Wasn't this also during the time we were touring?
Yeah.
So I was very broke,
Yeah.
and those were like $10 shoes or something like that.
Dude, they were
$12 shoes.
straight grandpa orthotics.
Yeah,
Like,
they're comfy. They're comfy and they're cheap.
Respect.
Can't believe you're hating on that.
now that I think about those shoes, the wedding shoes make sense.
Did you wear Velcro at your wedding?
No.
Oh, dude.
Would I? Yes. But I'm
Oh,
not.
respect.
Dude, okay, so this has a couple layers of story.
Okay.
So like the trying to get everyone to we're not all getting like rental tuxedos. Everyone's
Okay.
buying their own, everyone has their own suit or
For sure, for
buying
sure.
their own suit. And so with that, to make it, uniform, everyone's gonna have the same shoes.
Yeah.
So I sent out the shoes for everyone to get. They got them, and then we got ties for everyone, by the way.
Oh, you guys got the
We got
size.
ties, yeah. So I get the shoe, and we're gonna do. At first, we're gonna do Doc Martens,
Okay.
but it's just like, okay, it's kind of a lot for everyone just to do it.
But they'll
Yeah.
last forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're a pain in the ass to break into.
True. Yeah.
and so I was like, you know what? In my search for Doc Marten shoes, I found these like Doc Marten adjacent kind of shoes.
Okay.
And so I got them. I've worn them. They're comfy. And so these guys I get messages from these guys that they got their shoes and they just start flaming them. and I'm like, okay, whatever,
As
guys.
we do.
And so and our boy Martin is in there and he's throwing out some jokes. Well, I found out that Martin had a blood clot in his lung and he's in the hospital.
Straight pulmonary embolism.
Yeah.
Martin from Desmadre.
Oh, okay.
And he was in the hospital.
And so I was like, wait. I was like, how long has he been in the hospital? They're like, oh, you went in like last night, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, so he was flaming me from the hospital? This dude is talking shit while he's like,
me and Martin just going back and forth.
I was like,
That's awesome.
I was like, dang, dude. I was like,
Dude,
okay, respect.
that's awesome. That's some shit I would do. Like real shit. That's something I would do.
I was like, well, okay, well, they're comfy. Okay, but his question was vain or sanction?
Vane. I love Sanction, but
Vane.
Vane. The Arizona record is perfect. No, it's not perfect. They should have ended with Arizona, not with the last song they have. I think it's like Quitting Infinity or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like whenever me and Abel are like driving far, I'm just like
stop the record there.
I'm like throwing fucking Arizona, and he plays it from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And then after Arizona goes on, the title track, it's Quitting Infinity. I think that's the name of the song. I make sure that shit does not play because I get so mad. Like, why the fuck didn't they not end it with that?
Yeah.
With Eric, like they should have ended it with the title track. It's a singing chorus and like a singing melodic part, and it ends like that. That's literally the perfect ender.
Perfect way to just.
But no, they end it with the like super boring song. Like, yeah. But anyways, yeah, Vane.
Sick.
Awesome. Let's say, I feel like this is. It ends with 909, but it's Urimishi.
Let me see.
It's gonna be like something really easy.
Oh, that's Mike. Price check Mike. Yeah.
Okay. He says, "Are you gonna play Reality Unfolds by TUI at the last show?"
All of my Muerte homies.
If no, by Vic.
Dude, if all of my Muerte homies are watching it right now,
you gotta do it.
You gotta do it now. Start learning the tabs.
The questions have been asked, man.
The people have spoken,
dude.
Not any questions. The people have spoken. They're demanding it.
Damn, dude.
Half these questions were basically
just reality unfolds.
That's funny. Wait, is there anything to that? Is there why that song specifically? Like,
no, it's just David from '97. He's like, you guys would do a great cover of Reality Unfolds.
You guys probably rip it.
And I'm like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. And then he's like, it's because I told him that we were gonna cover Jail, and we were gonna cover Jail for a long time ago, but we never found tabs, and we just never wanted to put effort into learning it.
Right.
So you're like, fuck it, whatever. And then he found out about that, and then he was like, you should play Reality Unfolds. And then now it's just been constant harassment from David. Yeah.
Well, yeah, flipping on. Like,
yeah,
you guys cover it.
You guys cover it.
Nah, he's like, no, I'm good. Yeah, dude.
Dang.
It's all good. I would love to do it. Really, this should be dope. But
you got time.
Yeah, we got a whole month.
A month. Yeah.
A whole month, dude. It's easy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Easy. Do it.
Well, you guys cover it. I'll come bring the cameras and we'll film it and release it on the Walking Blind.
Nice.
Channel. You guys playing it.
Nice.
Dude, I'll hit at least 3 people scan.
At least.
I won't put that out there.
Commit right now. Mike will mosh if you guys play it.
Fuck that. Backflip Mike.
I'm 40, dude.
Front flip Mike will come back.
I'm 40. I don't think I'm allowed out there. I think I'm a liability.
Insurance won't cover you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm at the age where if someone hits me, they'll apologize to me.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't see you there. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no. I've been dazed a lot of times, but I can't I don't want to get hurt because then I get home, my mom's gonna beat my ass, dude. She's gonna probably hurt me more than the mosher, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
Well,
mental health check.
Oh yeah. Mental health check is where we like to check in weekly, see where we're at mentally. That way, if things are going well, what's going on in our lives that is keeping us in a good place. And if things aren't going well, then maybe what's going on in our life that's keeping us in a funk. Mike, do you want to start us off?
Sure. Everything's been pretty chill. I went and got my suit for Mike's wedding.
Nice. When is the wedding?
It's like 2 weeks.
It's the 26th.
Nice.
Mosh for Youth the 27th.
Yeah.
Which we'll be at.
Is that gonna be? Oh no, the 27th. Never mind. I was gonna say, is that gonna be your what are they called?
Honeymoon.
Yeah, the honeymoon.
Honeymoon. We go. So
you go to Mosh for Youth in Pomona.
Are you gonna come to Mosh for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. So part of the reason why I'm marrying her, so we were talking and she's like, I forget how it came up. Oh, she was like, hey, she's like, I saw the episode with Victor from Mosh for You.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. She's like, that's the day after our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, we can go because we'll have. She's like, because we're staying in Riverside.
Yeah.
We're married in Riverside. We're staying in Riverside, and then the next day we're gonna do like a brunch lunch with like our families.
Awesome.
And then we're gonna just head to LA because we're gonna be living. So she's like, so we can like make it work out. So we'll be early enough with our families, and then we could just go straight to the show.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
that's dope.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I was like,
we're sponsors.
I was like, well, the podcast is sponsoring, so it would be nice to be there.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. She's like, we just go. We'll just eat and we'll just go straight to the show.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna do like a live event there?
No.
No.
I'm gonna bring a camera and shoot like some sets and things.
Okay.
Like that.
Cool.
We should go around. Metal check.
Yeah. Depending on how like how wild it is.
Yeah.
Or like how wild the sound and everything is. If we can get away with doing like quick like I want to start doing this like mental health minute at shows, just like real quick, like check in with people who are playing, like how whatever. But we'll see what happens.
If all fails, just
yeah. We've had Jesse just stand there with a camera like this.
Nice.
Yeah. So
risking his body.
Yeah, risking his
Stage
whole
divers.
Yeah, his whole being. But yeah, so I went to. It's funny. Me and Rick drove out to LA. We got in and out of LA quick.
I was impressed.
I would like we basically got to Fashion District at like 9:45.
Oh shit!
In the morning, walked in and the guy immediately was like, "Here's your size. Here's your size," and like tried it on. It was like fucking perfect.
Yeah. What?
So just like very very small alterations that need to be done.
That's crazy.
But so that we got our suits, we took them to the tailor to get them tailored. And then we like wandered around Santee Alley and like shit like that. Rick had never been. And then as we're sitting there, like we stopped and grabbed some food real quick, and his fiance walks by.
Just
like
down
Jordan, like
nice.
whatever.
Looking for shit.
And what's funny is we saw her twice. Did you tell her?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She's like, what? She's like, I didn't see him. We were on a mission.
Yeah, they were. So we saw her the first time. I was like, I acknowledged, hey Jordan, whatever. She came, said what's up to us. The second time we saw her, we were standing in front of the tailor shop, and she's walking by with like one of her bridesmaids. Is it maid of honor?
That's her maid of honor.
Her maid of honor. And like we're looking at her and we're like, I wonder if she's gonna notice us. She didn't notice us.
Yeah.
And so like I had this like receipt from the ATM, and I just like threw it in her bag. I was like, nailed it, and I landed in her shop bag. Didn't look twice. Like
That's
didn't
crazy.
Nothing. I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, so like kind of got everything done that I needed to do. Had practice a couple times this week just to kind of get ready for the shows coming up. Like we're playing Sunday at Stages, and then we're playing in Marietta on the 19th.
Oh, dope.
At Solaris. It should be pretty rad. But that show, as soon as we play, I have to hop off stage and I have to take Steve to LAX because our drummer also plays in Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Oh shit, dope.
And they're playing in Philly, I think, for the weekend. So
nice.
Like, we legit get off stage, load up the car, and then I gotta bounce and go to LAX from Marietta.
That's crazy.
So that was basically the way that we were able to play the show. Was they asked us, and Steve's like, "Well, I gotta fly out to Philly. If you can take me to LAX right after,
my God.
we'll play it." I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Wait, next Friday?
Dude,
yeah,
that's gonna be a crazy drive, brother.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, so, I go that way sometimes to go hang out with Abel and Steven.
Yeah.
Dude, that drive sucks.
It sucks.
I drive a stick shift car.
Okay.
So like I'm really into cars.
Yeah.
That's like.
Yeah, I saw your keys.
Yeah, I have a Subi. That's my dream car.
Yeah.
It's awesome, huge blessing. But my car's stick shift. So
not fun in traffic.
No. It's fun on like windy roads and like you're by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like I have like an exhaust on it. So like I like downshift. I'm like rev match and it does like crazy pops.
Yeah.
And like I'm like stimming. I'm like, you know. But yeah.
What year?
2015.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a bug eye one. It's like the newer ones. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Those are clean though.
Yeah, that's the one I always wanted. You know.
Lost.
I like totally.
Oh, you're not into cars?
I drive a Toyota Camry.
Dude. Nah, dude, I'm a big JDM guy. So, yeah, that's been like my dream car since like high school.
Oh yeah.
You know, so yeah, just driving in traffic is not fun.
Yeah, it's rough. Like there's so many people that can't drive a stick these days.
Yeah,
like it's cool, but at the same time, like when you're just sitting and
it's just not convenient.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot more fun. I don't think I would ever switch to automatic, just because I'm having so much fun, you know, driving stick shift. But it's like at what cost? Fucking sitting in traffic.
Yeah.
Not wanting to go to the midnight hour because of the traffic, you know?
Right.
The only way I go to the midnight hour is if my friends are driving.
Yeah.
I'm not driving over there because it's like a 2.5 drive just of traffic.
Yeah.
I did it for the Smoke show, the FTC, the pre-show for like Unbroken Wings and Cowboy.
Right. Yeah.
Smoked was on it, so of course.
Wait, Smoke played with Unbroken Wings?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the same night that we played with Lionheart.
Lionheart, yeah.
Haven. Smokes was playing with.
I was at your show? I was kidding.
Dude, I love Unbroken Wings. Anyways, I had to be there with Smoked. I mean, I was at their first show, and I was like, this is a big night for them.
Dude, yeah.
I gotta go. And yeah, dude, that drive sucked, bro. And I went by myself. Like, I ended up meeting my friends over there, but I think I had work. So I got off work and then bolted to my house, changed, showered, and then I dipped. But God, that drive.
And David, and you call him Daniel,
right, dude? Things I do.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn. Dude, the 19th.
You gonna come?
I might come, and then I could drop him off. Jordan lives right there.
Oh yeah. Fuck, I did not think of that.
Actually, she might even be gone because she might. I think that's the weekend that she's doing her. It is the weekend she's doing her bachelorette thing in Big Bear. So, just had the place to myself.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll see.
Rad. We'll figure that out. We'll talk about it. But yeah, so everything's been chill with me.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
forgot what we were talking about for a second.
Sorry. I forgot this is like the mental health stuff. Dude,
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. All right.
So where are you at mentally, man? Where are you at?
I have like episodes like I don't want to get all like emo or anything, but
Whatever you're comfortable with.
nah, I just like I'd say like almost all of last year I was like super depressed. Like nothing was really making me happy. It was like moments of like distractions.
Yeah.
And then in like December time last year, it was like, oh, it was super dope, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was just perfect timing, you know? Everything was going well. And then January came around and just womp, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was super miserable around that time. But now, like, I'm getting a little better, you know? I still take it day by day, you know? Finally, like, told, like, my parents that, like, I'm super depressed. That was kind of tough, but helped out a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Because now I didn't have to hide it or, like, put up, like, a fake smile, you know?
Yeah.
Because that is so exhausting. Holy.
That's probably one of the biggest, like, battles when you're depressed. It's just, like, trying to put on that.
Yeah.
For everyone else.
Yep. Yeah. Or, like, not even just that, like, trying not to be a burden for someone, you know? I mean, I know I'm not, but, like, still, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm depressed, help me. Like,
yeah, I think that comes with the territory, though. Like, you kind of, like, you're already, because I've been there, too. Like, you're already at a low point.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody else to be in this low
exactly.
point either. Like, as much as you want to reach
or
out to someone.
not even just that, like, putting someone in that, like, situation where, like, they don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And then they feel bad. It's like, no, it's okay. Like, I know you don't know what not to say or what to say. I understand. Just thank you for listening.
Yeah.
You know, that's all. Sometimes, like, someone just needs someone to listen to them. And, like, dude, I got really depressed when I found out that, like, Jacob didn't want to be in the band. I was, like, ready to give up on music. I was like, well, all right, that's GG's, you know. Call it quits. I'll, you know, find my career.
Yeah.
And then Abel was the reason why, like, I'm trying it again. Because, like, he was like, nah, dude, you're still young as hell. Like, start a project with me. And I was like, okay.
And is Muerte, like, your first
and only band? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
I've never played music with no one else.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, it's, like, again, bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know? Because I'm excited for the new band. Super stoked. But, I mean, like, Muerte was my baby. You know? Like, grew up with it.
Yeah. It's a tough feeling because it's like, this was our first time doing this. And, like, trying things and, like, holy shit, this is how I figured out I can get on stage.
Yeah.
That's how I figured out I could be in front of people.
Yeah.
And then, like, when
Got to travel with it.
yeah, I mean,
exactly. Well, that was like
huge.
That was like one of the goals. Like, I wanted to be able to tour off of Muerte. and we did it. You know, like don't get me wrong, like I'm super grateful because like a lot of people tour in like really bad cars. We got to tour in a Toyota Tundra, you know, which was awesome because it was Jacob's dad's truck, so he let us borrow it for the run. So I'm super grateful on that. But like that was always the goal, and like we've accomplished a lot of stuff. You know, like it doesn't seem like it because like again we all everybody in the band has imposter syndrome. Like we don't think any of our stuff is like good enough. But like seeing like that last post of us like saying, hey, this is our EP, but we're done, bye guys. It kind of fucked up, but like people like were responding and like genuinely kind of bummed. Like none of us in the band thought that, you know, which like is pretty dope. You know.
And you get to like end it with like bring closure to it. You have your last show. Just based on the lineup, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, dude. I feel like everybody in Big Ass Truck are my really good friends. Have you guys listened to that demo?
I haven't. But
dude.
What a fucking rad band.
So I'm gonna give some bat lore. We're on tour, and then I think I'm not gonna say the name because I don't know if the person wants it out. But this person that is in that band, he was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm thinking about starting a super like heavy beat down band. And I was like, what the fuck? You don't really even like beat down.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, dude, I'm gonna call it Bat. And I'm like, okay, I get it, because it's like beat down, I'm gonna smack you with the bat. He's like, no, not that kind of bat. And I was like, what? And then he was like, and it was at the pizza spot in Berkeley. He was like, it's gonna stand for Big Ass Truck, and every song is gonna be about a big ass truck, or like one of the. He was like, yeah, I have an idea for one called a Big Ass Dog, and it's one of the songs on the demo, and it's like all the lyrics are about like you're in the POV of a dog,
dude.
Like I think the first line is like, or the first lines are like sitting on the porch, just a regular day till a motherfucker looks my way.
Fuck.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
I love that.
It's so funny.
I didn't. So I feel like I saw it on the flyer. I saw the name of the flyer, and it was like Big Ass Truck first.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a fucking amazing name.
Yeah. Right? No, it's all memes.
and then Steven had brought it up, and since then I was like, I didn't know if music was out yet or like what the deal was, and I hadn't really had time to check it out. But now,
no,
dude, that sounds amazing.
It's so funny. Like, like the song Big Ass Truck. It's an awesome song. But my favorite is, technically it is Corn Fed. Exactly. The name of the song is called Corn Fed. It's literally just memes. It's awesome. It like technically, but the whole idea behind the song Big Ass Dog is amazing. It is so funny, and it's all great. Like it sounds amazing. And sorry to interrupt, but everybody like that is going to that last Muerte show, I honestly think are more excited for Big Ass Truck than to see Muerte's last show.
Dude,
it's both.
I just love, especially when you're in this like genre of music.
Yeah.
Right? Like everything's so tough, everything's so serious. To have something that's like almost a joke, but done so well that you have to take it seriously. That's fucking amazing.
That was like Cock Punch.
Yeah.
Remember Cock Punch?
Yeah.
Bro, no idea.
Check them out. It's
Acacia Strain's side project.
Oh, okay.
It's from the Acacia Strain.
Yeah.
And it's like not what you would think.
What is it? Is it like beatdown?
No, it's like a punk band.
What? And it's called
it's like hardcore. It's hardcore.
Yeah.
But it's like more.
It's like more
like
like
like hardcore punk.
yeah.
Okay.
Just that first intro song, Cock Punch.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, sick.
Yeah.
But it's like past tense, cocked punched.
No.
Cock punch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to see them live.
You said you got to see Cock Punch live.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome without context.
you're like so have I. I've seen that a ton of times.
Yeah,
seen it a lot.
Dealt up a couple of my own.
Like the whole like, what's the capital of? Is it Thailand?
Oh yeah.
Like Bangkok. Damn. Yeah. I'm a child. Sorry.
We all are.
So like you can't. Well, I want to finish up his.
Oh, not bad.
Sorry, we keep getting sidetracked, Doug.
Yeah, because like you were saying, how it was we're doing this project with the Able is kind of something that kind of brought you back into your music and stuff, and just what are like what are some of your go-tos whenever you're just not feeling it that day, like
oh dude, like coping mechanisms. I have like there's times where like I can't, like I'm like super miserable, and I go to bed like at like 5 o'clock, and I just want to end my day because tomorrow's a new day, and I'm like trying to be optimistic, like maybe tomorrow won't be so bad. So I go to bed mad early. That's like that's like last straw for me. But like going to shows helps a lot. If I'm having like an anxiety attack, it's kind of like it's dumb and like smart at the same time. Like I said, I'm a huge car guy, so I go not to Lighter Creek. I have bad juju there. I don't trust Lighter Creek because I love driving in windy roads. I trust myself. I don't trust the other drivers. So before you go to Lighter Creek, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that area.
Kinda.
Okay, so it's you take all of Sierra all the way up, like you take it north. Right before you start going up the mountain, there's a street called Glen Helen. I make a right on Glen Helen, and I just keep driving, and I pass I think the 215, and then there's like some gas station right there. Keep going straight, and then it takes me to this like really creepy town, but it's completely empty, and the roads are super super windy. So I go there like at night, and dude, I'm hitting like curves that are like 50 miles an hour, like at like 50, sometimes like 40.
Yeah.
But the reason why I do that is because like my mind is going crazy. But when I'm like doing something, yes, it's extremely dangerous, and I know it's stupid. But my mom knows, like it's helping me, because there's nothing else on my mind.
Right.
Like I'm playing like Crystal Castles loud as hell with the windows down, and I'm hearing my car, I'm feeling it, and like there's nothing else, like because I have to be completely focused.
Right.
Yeah.
That helps me a lot. And then also like listening to music, like I listen to, like if I'm like really really down bad and like I'm having like a mental breakdown, I listen to Watch Me Rise by Half Heart. That song alone, dude.
Hell yeah.
The ending of just like watch me rise. That's like the bread and butter for me. So like I do a lot of different stuff. I'm not a big hike guy. I know that helps a lot of people. Doesn't help me. I also do I have like a lot of insomnia too sometimes. Again, it's all like episodes. I take like a little like 5 milligram edible, and then that helps me like stay asleep. So but it's only like, again, here and there. It's nothing too crazy.
Dude, I feel you on like the drives and stuff. I mean, for me, I've been like kind of in that mode again where I had previously like sold my Harley. And
Dude.
then I bought a street bike, but it's a different type of vibe. You know?
It is, of course.
So the street bike's fun, but like I don't get the same, because I used to do the same thing. Like if I was like, if I was just having a moment where I just needed to kind of like decompress. Like I would hop on my bike, and even just something simple like cutting through Retchie Canyon over here, you know, like whatever. And those cruises and those like nighttime rides were like super calming. Yeah. You know, and even if I was like riding aggressively, I know what I can do, but on this, because I bought a FZ 09. I'm
not familiar with
Yamaha sport bike.
Okay.
Like literally weighs nothing.
Dude,
and it's got too much power.
I wish I knew how to ride a bike. I mean, I know how to ride like a regular bike. I just don't know how to ride a motorcycle.
This bike is like if I were to go out on it when I'm like in a bad place, I could die.
Okay.
Because it's just like even just one like.
What's the nickname for this one?
The Widowmaker.
Nice.
It's a fun bike, dude. It's just but it's not the same feeling.
Of course not. Yeah.
So like I've been kind of like trying to get a bunch of stuff paid off and like get caught up on a bunch of stuff so I can get another Harley again. Yeah. Because I miss that.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like just that cruise
but
help clear your head.
It's so weird because you're doing something so dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like it helps. You know,
are you getting sideways in these turns, or are you just?
Oh no, I'm not. Okay. I'm not. No. I'm too. I've drifted before. Yeah. I don't like doing it because I just turn off like the traction control on my car.
Yeah.
And then because my car is all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So, but just pull the e-brake a little bit and you do some fun stuff. But I don't like doing it because my tires.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not that expensive. Yeah. I'm kind of broke. So
yeah.
Yeah. I don't have drift money. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I was just thinking about just rollerblading. Just going down a hill as fast as I can.
Yeah, bombing hills.
Just terrifying.
I used to do it with skateboards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never got really good at skating. I was like decent, but like my favorite thing was like either slappies or bombing hills.
Yeah. Dude, that sounds insane.
That speed wobble though?
It's scary. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. It's not fun.
My body can't handle that now.
Well, do we want to do the...
We want to see where you're at.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, you're good. Let's move on.
Let's see. This week...
Since you so rudely cut me off earlier. No!
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a good place. I feel... earlier in the week, I did not feel great.
Okay.
So I was kind of forced to rest. But I feel like things are going well. I feel like we've had... like right now, it's just funny. There's like a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
But I think it's good for me. I feel like right now I'm technically I'm in 3 bands.
Oh shit.
Which is
damn
ridiculous. But and then the wedding coming up and stuff. But I feel like that's nice. It kind of gives my head a break and focus on. And all 3 of these bands are just like in different places.
Yeah.
And they all occupy like different like parts right now of like my mind and my time.
For sure.
And so it's been nice to have that with like all the stuff leading up to the wedding. But I feel like I'm in a good place. I feel like because of these projects I'm able to sing, and singing for me is that's one of my favorite coping mechanisms. Yeah. So that's nice. I've been doing the gym.
Oh, dude, I tried it.
Dude.
Fuck, nah.
I think
it's too much dedication for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never ever been a gym person, but like I guess the past, I don't even know what I'm going on. I think I'm going like 2 months, 3 months.
I don't want to talk about it.
I've been he's been trying to get me to go to the gym with him forever.
Yeah.
He even had a freaking gym in his garage and I just wouldn't do it. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it.
All of a sudden a girl comes along.
Dude, the best I've ever looked was like in high school because of water polo.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Oh man,
shredded,
bro.
Yeah,
I had a 6-pack and I wasn't flexing.
Yeah,
it was nuts. Like I had like my shoulders were solid. I had some like chest, but it was like, dude, it was torture, dog. Like I remember once I would have to wake up at 5 a.m. all the time for practice, and then in the afternoon go to practice again. But like we would get like the 5-gallon jugs and tread water until like the water would go. Like we'd put it over our heads in the deep side.
Yeah.
Tread water and then until the water comes out. Yeah. And then if we would get in trouble, we would fill up the jugs and put the nozzle facing up, and we would have to tread water for like a minute like that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude.
That is
what it was a crazy workout. I would have been an awesome SEAL. Dude, I could, dude, buds, that ain't shit for me, dog. But I did that shit for fun, bro.
Dude. Wait, so is where does swimming fall for you? Would that fall under a coping mechanism if you had an opportunity to swim, or is it kind of?
Nah, I'm so traumatized. I'm so traumatized because I was a swimmer as well. I did polo and swim, but I see a pool and it's not the same. And I was also a lifeguard too when I was younger in high school. So nah, like I can't, dude. No. Not anymore.
I'm just worried about anacondas.
Dude. But yeah, so anyway, I'm in a good place. I feel
that's good, man.
I feel like I'm doing well. I feel like I have enough stuff keeping me in a nice headspace.
That's good. Hell yeah.
Sick. Well, let's add a jam to this playlist and then let's get out of here. So we have a playlist.
Okay.
For you, pick one Muerte song to put on. And then one song that you've just been jamming lately. Any genre, any...
Dope.
Yeah. No rules.
When it comes to Muerte, bro, it'd have to be Tear Down the Walls, because there's like a deeper meaning behind it, and then it's like kind of like about like my depression.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, the first verse is like me talking about my depression. I guess the chorus is like me kind of finding motivation to get out of it.
Sorry, which one was it?
It was Tear Down the Walls.
Tear Down the Walls. Is it on Spotify?
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, wait. Oh. Why did I see it on here?
It was on the new EP. Am I saying?
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah, I honestly, you got it in my head, dude. I thought I said it wrong. I was like, damn, bro, Jesus.
It's called.
But yeah, the chorus is like more about me finding motivation to get out of my depression, and then the last verse is like finally overcoming it.
Hell yeah.
And then in the end of the song, there's a sample, and the sample is "I Will Never Smile Again," and I chose that one on purpose because it's like hinting at like my depression being a cycle.
Yeah.
Because like I'm completely fine one day, and then like a month later, it's like, oh damn, this is a different Angel.
Yeah.
You know. So I say that for my own personal songs, can I pick two?
Yeah.
Dope. So I've been getting really into jazz lately. Don't tell me to name any artists. I can't, dude. I'm extremely new to the genre, but I've always liked it. You know the song from Avengers, the end song? It's been a long, long time.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. I want that one on the playlist, dog. That song is awesome. It's great. And then my second song is going to be Concrete by Crystal Castles. Yeah.
Can we throw one of the goth jams on there? Or is that a goth jam? Okay, cool.
It kind of goth. That one's like... Because I consider Crystal Castles a goth band. A lot of people are going to see it as like a club band. Mm-hmm. But all the goths love Crystal Castles.
Which Crystal Castles song? Sorry.
Concrete. It's very like... you know, it's dope.
I'm trying to find this Avengers song.
Dude.
I think it's called It's Been a Long, Long Time.
There's a bunch of artists.
By Kitty
Callan?
Yeah. And the cover should be her face.
A long, long time.
That song is awesome.
Dude, so I'm gonna say while you're looking for that. My
Got it. Nailed it.
Like my band No Bragging Rights, we're writing, and we're all trying to like bring something to the table.
Yeah. And
so like I've been listening to different bands to get like inspired and stuff. So
okay.
One of the bands that I always go back to is Comeback Kid. The song, and so we'll add this song All in a Year.
Okay.
It's like my favorite song by them. But just in Wine You're Right. So like I had this like riff idea.
Yeah.
And I don't play guitar well. And so
same, brother.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just record it on my phone.
Yeah.
So I started doing it. And I recorded it and I had it. And I was coming to hang out with Mike and Martin, and they were here. And then Mike was like, oh, since we were waiting for you, Martin just went in there and he's like writing a song.
Yeah.
He's like, it's basically like, he's like basically has like a whole song written. And I was like, oh, crazy. I was like, actually, since they're already plugged in and stuff, I was like, oh, I'm gonna like show them my riff idea and then see if like maybe Martin can like jam it and we can have it, right? And so I come in here, say what's up to him, and I sit down, and then Martin shows me like what he's been working on. Dude, it's like the same fucking riff, dude.
Fucking dope. That's awesome.
Riff. It's crazy. Martin's version was like better, obviously, but like I was just like, fuck. I was like,
dude,
well,
that's dope. That's dope.
And I was sitting here trying to convince Martin, like, hey, just give this one to Torture Culture, man. Like, this song riffs. Like, we'll play this, you know?
Yeah.
And then Mike walks in and shows the riff. I was like, fuck.
No, half of the times I come up with like the skeleton to a riff. I like calling them skeletons because I know that's like, they're not gonna be final. Like, it's just an idea, and then I show it to the group chat for the metalcore band, and then Maddie, Caesar, or Abel, they just work their magic, and I'm like, okay, yeah, guys, fuck me, like,
yeah. You're like, that's what I,
I'll let you guys.
That's what I meant to play.
Yeah, I'll let
like
you guys pretend.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Exactly.
You know, not quite what. Okay.
You sounded out of tune. Actually, I would have done it better. But anyways,
like, you heard what I was doing, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, half of the time, dude, when I come up with like some type of riff, I'm like playing another song, and like I mess up, and then I'm like, oh wait, that sounds dope, and then I start messing around. Yeah. That's literally how it happens. I start playing The Prophet Who Saw Fire by Sanction, and then I'm playing like the dissonant chords, and I'm like, what if I played it at like 3?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. Sick. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so since we talked about it earlier, I'll add Gallo on here. Let's throw Fell in Love with the Ghost on here.
Oh, we could add more songs? Dude, 11 on Hanover song. Dude, that's going to just become my playlist. Let's do it.
Come on in, dude. This playlist is pretty wild.
There's so much shit in here. Which Lebanon?
Let's go. We'll go for like deep cuts. So we'll do a Babes of the 80s. They have a song called The Gallo Dance. That song is awesome, but it's all over social media, so I'd rather not. You know, I'm actually about it, guys.
I'm about this life.
I'm a true goth, dude.
Sick.
Heck yeah,
dude. Well, thank you so much for fucking coming.
Dude,
to hang with us,
thank you for having me. I've been wanting to always be on a podcast, so this is awesome.
Yeah.
Dude. Hopefully, we lived up to your dreams.
Yeah, I'm going for Joe Rogan next.
Yeah,
definitely.
You want to plug anything? Plug any socials or anything?
Nah, dude.
Dude.
There's really nothing. You know, like shout out my homies. Victor Mowgli wanted me to give a shout out, specifically him. So, shout out him. He owes me $30 now. It was never implied. I'm just saying. You know.
And that's gonna be 10, 10, and 10, right? Because we.
Yeah. Oh wait, then 40. Cause can't forget. You know.
That's great.
No, there's not a lot of plugs. I guess like if you guys are going to the Muerte show, have you guys seen Foundation's last show on like YouTube?
Oh yeah.
So I want to do that with the stage.
Okay.
I want to put a bunch of flowers on the stage.
Sick.
Just because like Muerte was a very like personal thing. Like my cousin, he was 10 years old and he passed away from leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was like very sudden. Like he got diagnosed on like a week, and then the next week he passed away from I think he had a stroke, and then had to go into brain surgery, like emergency brain surgery, and then he just passed away, never woke up. This was all like in the span of like Thanksgiving time. So like again, he was 10 years old, so like my whole family was like, oh, like he was young, he didn't suffer, like there's a reason why he passed. It was like a good death, right? It just like it fucked me up for a long time. And then I just like kept hearing, oh, it's a good death, he can't be mad, you can't be angry at like God because it was a good death,
right? And
then it just constantly playing, and I was like, oh, what about like, I was gonna name it Good Death. I was like, that sounds stupid. And then I was like, Buena Muerte, and I was like, oh, that's even dumber. I was like, Muerte Buena. I was like, oh wait, that's kind of cool. So yes, I got a little sidetracked there, but if people are going to the show, just bring at least one rose or something.
Sick.
One flower, anything. We're gonna try to decorate like the stage and shit like that, because it's a very important date, you know.
Dude,
so I'm excited.
Dude,
so
bring roses,
bring flowers, guys, a bouquet. I promise you'll get in for free. No, they won't. No.
I can't wait to hear Reality Unfolds.
Oh
yeah.
I can't.
How many roses will it take to play Reality Unfolds?
Dude,
that's
more
the
like,
question.
Dude, I need like $400. Nah, I'm kidding. I really want to play it. Like, it's a great TUI song. Not a lot of people cover it. No, wait, yeah, they do. Who am I kidding? That's like the song to cover by TUI. Yeah, I'm down. We're still gonna do the ceremony cover. We've been doing it since forever, just because that band is like the reason why I'm in a hardcore band.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where it is in the set, because I think like we're known as a ceremony band now.
I eat play all the songs. Who cares?
I eat that shit up. Like at Sound and Fury when they did their secret set. After they were like, dude, they played the Muerte Buena song, and I'm like, yes, I ate that shit up. I love that song. So
I love it.
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta just open with it. say fuck you guys.
Or play it twice.
Maybe not. Yeah, but can't say where it's gonna be. I genuinely really do want to do Reality Unfolds. Yeah. It'll be dope. But I've always wanted to do a title fight cover too. But
do it all. Last one, dude.
Dude, right? Fucking covers are so fun. Yeah. Dude, a lot of people are very against covers. I love them. I don't give a fuck.
As long as they're done well.
Yeah, I mean, I see it more as like fun.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to have fun with my homies, and I want to play my favorite songs live.
Yeah.
You know? So like I remember at that for the children pre-show, Fatal Wounds was playing, and they did Boston's by Half Heart.
Oh,
dude.
Fuck.
I went nuts, dude. Oh my god.
That song made me cry when I read the lyrics.
Oh, that song is awesome. I that record is in my top 3.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Beautiful record.
Yeah. As long as just make sure when you do a cover, make sure it's a song that you like, really like.
You care enough about to give justice
forever.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
What song was it?
We covered "Living on a Prayer," which is fine. It's a good song, but like, it wasn't a song that I would have picked.
Yeah,
because it was our bassist like karaoke jam.
It's Rick.
Yeah, and so he just kept playing.
Dude, if it were up to me, dude, I would do a Smiths cover. It wouldn't make sense, but I love the Smiths, dude. I love the Smiths.
But sometimes that makes it even more rad.
Dude,
like
with the new project just out of nowhere.
Dude, yeah, I know. What are they called? Motionless in White. They have a song called Puppets, and the chorus is a Smiths rip, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to it, and I heard the chorus, and I was like, "That's the Smiths song." And they quote it. They're like, I think they say something about the Smiths, and then they say the line. Yeah. I'm like, "That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's so dope."
Motionless in White is one of those bands where like me personally, I don't like the image bands, right? Like when it comes to like,
I think the only ones that do it right is Slipknot.
Yeah, but like when it comes to masks or like face paint or like you know super like outfits and stuff like that, like it just doesn't do it for me, right?
Yeah.
But every time Motionless comes on like on a playlist, I'm always like,
dude, they're nuts.
This fucking rips, and then I look and I'm like, oh fuck, it's Motionless in White.
Yeah, Motionless in White is dope.
They're good.
Yeah, I saw them at Warped Tour. That was my first show ever.
Yeah,
was 2018 Warped Tour.
Damn.
Yep.
Sick.
Crazy. And you guys got to play it, huh? Damn. What year did you guys play Warped Tour?
2013 was the last year we did it.
Dude, that's fucking dope. That's so dope.
Yeah, that's Warped Tour is such like a gift and a curse experience.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, like you can't get much more exposure.
Yeah.
You do Warped Tour because you're playing, whether people want to or not. You know, you'll get people in passing, whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's cool to get to play to a ton of people, and you're playing to a crowd that wouldn't necessarily find you otherwise, because it's like they're not there for hardcore.
Yeah.
And
who was the headliner when you did Warped Tour?
Our year, the headliners were like, fuck, who were the headliners that year?
2013. I don't know. I just know that it was the year. It was a fun year because it was like Stick to Your Guns was on.
Okay.
Let Live was on that year too.
Terror was on that year.
I think Terror was Terror on.
I think so.
That's dope.
Because there were a lot of hardcore bands on that year.
Yeah. I think who else? Oh, I remember. What's that band? Their singer passed away, like suddenly, kind of thing. Oh my goodness.
So
they had like 2 vocalists.
We Came as Romans.
We Came as Romans. Mm. They were on that year. That was like a band that liked our band. We had no idea.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, we were like, oh.
Did the year I worked for Atticus, 2010, the headliners were like Bring Me the Horizon. Was Paramore on that year?
That's nuts. That's a legendary year, brother.
Bring Me the Horizon was on our year too.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Because I remember at one of the after parties, Ollie, he was like DJing, and he was like, it was like a new metal night, so he was like completely covered in like dark paint and shit.
That's awesome. Dope. Yeah, I really like Bring Me the Horizon. After like what is it? What's the name of that record? The golden one with the like a crazy pattern. Starts with an S.
Suicide Notes.
Sempiternal.
Yeah, Sempiternal. Yeah, like everything like before that. Like Suicide Season. Is that what it's called? Awesome record.
Wild, dude. So heavy.
I like it more than the blue one with Count. Was it Count Your Plagues or some shit like that?
Something like that.
My friends are gonna make fun of me because I like that song. The record's called, I think, Count Your Blessings. Pray for Plagues. There you go. Okay. That's the name of the song. I like Suicide Season way more than that record.
That's one of those bands that like I'm always so shocked at like the turn they made and like how fucking massive they are.
They became I think they have a pop record, don't they?
Yeah. And they put out there was one record they put out that was just like a hell of a rock record. Was it Sempiternal? It might have been Sempiternal.
Or maybe the one with the fucking with the umbrella. Or was that the
I don't remember. But yeah, that I just like seeing them go from like a fucking
dude,
death
they were
metal
scary.
band.
Yeah. Their first, I think it's an EP, the ones with the birds on it.
Yeah.
It's just straight panic chords. It's crazy. Yeah. I wish I could do vocals like that. I can't. I've tried. I know.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like his vocals I'm so impressed with because he was so heavy. He had so much vocal control, low end to like high screams. And then to learn how to sing and then to perform at the level there.
Exactly.
Now it's like
it's awesome. And then their live sets are just dope.
Yeah.
They're a great band, dude.
Like whether you like the new music or not, like it's impressive that he's been able to make all those like changes.
Well, like the whole like MySpace stuff is fucking dope. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like that whole side of metalcore, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
You know. Can I name bands? No. When I know I have some in my playlist, but when it comes on, I'm like, oh yeah, this is like super scene.
Yeah.
You know. I think like right now I'm going through like a crazy like old head like metalcore phase. Like I think right now my favorite metalcore band is This Day Forward. Mm-hmm. Super dope. They're from the 90s. On Broken Wings. Awesome.
Yep.
It like consumed me. It's crazy.
All those old like Eulogy and Epitaph bands.
Yeah.
Back then, like those metalcore bands were fucking
They're awesome, dude.
Sick.
Yeah, metalcore. Let's go.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I'll probably show you guys some demos.
Sick.
Off the air.
Well, let's get out of here then.
All right.
He really wants to listen to those demos.
Also, I hear Jesse's stomach. So
yeah, follow, like, and subscribe. Wait, did you say our shit already?
At Walking Blind Pod everywhere.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Shout out Walking Blind.
Thank you again, man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
We love you guys. See you guys soon.
See
ya.
Peace.
No way to handle my aggression.